Hey guys, I'm Jennifer, and I'm here to talk to you about some frequently asked questions when it comes to recruiting. I like to follow up with people immediately. That means the night of the party, if they seemed like they had some great questions on the joining post, or right after an event, if maybe you talked to somebody at a booth that expressed some interest, or a few hours later, if you had a conversation with a friend. You want to contact them while it's fresh and they're excited and they're still thinking about it. So go ahead and initiate that conversation immediately. Now, after the conversation has kind of faltered out, I would follow up in 2 days. And then some people have a 2-week, 2-month rule if things have kind of settled and it's not really going anywhere. But I think this is a very case-by-case basis. So some people you might want to follow up with every day for a while. Some people you want to give a little distance to and follow up every week or two. So just try to gauge each individual person, but I would definitely start with immediately. What do you say when you recruit people without being pushy, because none of us want to be that girl, but also answering their questions and keeping them excited and keeping that conversation going? Well, there's a couple of tips that work across the board. One is that you never want to throw out too much information all at once. You don't want to word vomit all over them with every detail you know about the business and why you love it. You want to give it to them in small little pieces based on what makes them excited. So if it is the money, if it is the friendships, if it is the books, if it is just having something to do outside of the home, figure out what that is and share those pieces of the company first, and then you can share everything else as it comes up naturally. The other thing you always want to make sure you do is end in a question. If you just end in a statement, they don't have any reason to respond to you. So you want to end with a question to keep that conversation going. It could be anything from, do you have any other questions? Or how does this sound to you? Or does this sound like something you would be interested in? Or even something like, how much money a month would make something like this worth it to you? Really gauge what they're going to respond to, and then keep those questions coming so the conversation is continuous. And lastly, always stay positive. You never want to be like, yes, I like the books. You want to be like, yes, I love the books. I love this company. And the way that you're going to express that online through a message is with a lot of exclamation points and maybe a couple emojis and even a GIF if that's cool. So be really excited. Share your excitement, because that's going to be what gets them excited. If you're just kind of wah wah, guess what? They're going to be kind of wah wah, I don't want to do this. How do you know when to end the conversation and when to keep it going? When is it a no and when is it not a no? Well, I think a lot of us give up before it's that final no. So a final no sounds like, no thank you, I'm not interested. Or no, I don't want to do anything like that. A no does not sound like, I don't have enough time for this. That's not a no. That's just a, I don't think I have enough time for this. So you may want to follow up with a question like, oh, well, how much time a week do you think you could devote to something like this? And go from there. If they say 2 hours, we can work with that. You could do a party once a week, once every other week with 2 hours. So don't let that be a final no. Something like, I don't think I would be good at something like that. That's not a no. That's a hesitation and an insecurity. So you could point out things that they are really good at. Oh, well, in the party, you were so good at asking questions and engaging with your guests if you're talking to a hostess, or you were so good at recommending books, or you've made really funny comments. You would be really fun to party with online. That would make you a really great consultant. You're a teacher and you love literacy and you're passionate about kids learning. You're the perfect fit for this business. Find something to really encourage them, and don't make it generic, oh, you'd be great at this. Try to be really specific to give them that extra boost of confidence that they need. Family. So be creative and reach out. Don't be scared. This could be a great opportunity for someone.